Welcome everybody. This is the 2012 U.S. Amateur Championship sponsored by the APA. We're in Palm Harbor, Florida at Stroker's Billiards. This is the cornerman, Freddie Agnew. I'm here with Ted Harris of Ted Harris Cues. We've got a great matchup coming up for you. Teddy, who have we got here?
We've got Nick Applebee and Edwin Hugh. Nick Applebee is from Jacksonville, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe that he runs a tour there. His own tour. I think it's called the Paradise Tour. I'm not sure about that, but I think that's true.
Well, we'll find out there.
Edwin Hugh is from Mount Sinai, New York, Long
Island area.
He's 41. Nick is 26. Nick's wearing the yellow, and Edwin's wearing the gray.
First break, looks like he's doing the second ball break, as the 8 ball in the break would count. We're using APA rules here. It's a race to 7. They've chosen 8 ball first, which means that they would play 5 games of 8 ball, and then the rest would be 9 ball. Ball's on the break. Looks relatively wide open. He has to take what he makes. What do you get down here, Teddy?
Game over.
Game over. Looks like he made low balls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think a low ball in the side pocket. Now remember, we've been having problems. The players have been having problems coming off the cushions. So let's see how quickly he can adapt here.
Yeah, I think this is the end of the second day of the tournament, and I think we're getting down, to the nitty gritty here. I think we're getting to the point now where people are going to just, just run out. A lot.
Yeah, I mean that's what normally would happen, especially an 8 ball on a 9-foot table. You're going to see more runouts.
It's not often that I'm right. Oh, and I'm wrong again.
I have to tell you that you really put that jinx on there. I mean, he was dead straight on this ball. I mean, that's not a cushion issue or anything like that. But it's early. We got the jinx going on.
It's a little nerves.
Interesting thing happened. I didn't believe that Nick was from Florida because he had his shirt tucked in. And I don't know if anybody actually said anything, but as he walked out there on the camera, he decided to untuck his shirt just to show everybody that he is from Florida.
Man, that was brutal.
It is. Well, we're saying that a lot. So that ball skidded on him.
And
you could see those balls dancing together. Went straight.
One good turn deserves another.
That's right. I think both players, they've just both shot an inning now, 1 inning, and I think they're just going to go take a break. I mean, that's a tough start. Wide open rack to begin with, and Nick missed a dead straight in shot. Edwin had his first shot, and the ball did skid. They stuck together for just a second. It's not humid in here. It's dry. The air conditioning is running, and this is one of probably the fastest table on inside this room. 4 in the side pocket. No, he's just flailing away. The table really has gotten everybody at this point, and that's
perfect.
This is APA rules, right?
Yes, sir. And it looks to me like right now he's got to go for
the bank for the win. The 7 goes up table if he really wanted to play that next.
Well, he could shoot the 1 and then try to shoot the 7 to the side, but it's really no good because. Well, how do you get on the 5 or the 3?
Well, he's already looked at this. It looks like he wants to try with the inside English, hold this ball, play the 7 either in the side or go all the way up. The 5 goes in either pocket.
He's going to have trouble with that. I got news for you.
Yeah, it's not so open anymore.
I mean, there's only so hard you can hit that ball in the side before it won't even go.
Stretched out inside English. He just saw a guy skid a ball, but he hit it about as good as he was asking for.
Yeah, I still don't like it.
I think he's shooting this all the way up to get across, to get for the 5 or the 3. Or he can go forward after hitting in the side pocket.
Wow, he hit that ball good.
He hit that good. You like the 3 first? And having it at an angle? Ideally, you'd like to go back where he's at. On that line.
It's easier to control the cue ball.
Now, if he gets flat on this ball, he's going to have to pound, and it looks like he's pretty flat.
Yeah, but, don't forget, these tables are rolling like crazy.
He's still going to have to punch this out.
A little bit. Oh man,
He probably is just shocked out of his mind that that ball went there. You see how he's still sitting there? And there's the head scratch.
Yeah,
I'm sorry to say that's going to happen a lot on this table.
Monkey on my back.
It is confusing a lot of people. Some of you are probably wondering where was he planning on going? I think he was just trying to punch out across the table. He calls the side pocket. So he's coming out of the sewers here, back cutting the 9 ball into the side pocket.
8 ball.
8 ball. What game are we playing? 8 ball. Thanks, Teddy. Why not?
Oh, now he's getting sharked by the cue.
By his own case and stuff. He's probably thinking I should have worn a shorter shirt if I was going to untuck it. JR, you didn't tell him to untuck it, did you? You were just asking him about...
I would never do anything like that.
This is crazy. This is crazy shooting that ball on the side. I don't know why he doesn't shoot it over in the corner.
Because maybe it doesn't go.
Oh, it goes by a mile.
Well, he likes the side pocket. Let's see how he turned out here. There's been a lot of head shaking on this table. Oh, he drilled it.
How did he hit it? He hit that ball pretty good.
And you can't hear it, but the crowd is just going crazy over that shot. Look at them all jumping up and down. You didn't hear one person clap on that shot.
Yeah, like he slopped it in or something.
Exactly. Wow.
Well, one thing here I see in his sheet, in his stat sheet,
Says
is
it
his
right out
playing
there.
philosophy is stroke it, don't poke it.
There you go.
And he stroked it.
He stroked it. Well, that might set the tone for this whole set. We just had a barn burner in the last set, going hill, balls going all over the place. Maybe I need to interview Nick to see what he was thinking about on the shot before the 8 ball. You know where the interview booth is?
Yeah. Last set we did, it was in the bathroom, in the men's room.
I ain't too proud to beg. Here comes another second ball break. Kapow. Hit it right on the button. Look how these balls
those
are
balls
going all over the place.
What a break.
Does he have a shot?
Nope.
Not an easy shot, at least. He's got to float something to a side pocket, probably. 1, 2,
I think
3,
he can probably
4,
shoot
5,
that 4
6,
off the 7. Maybe.
I don't even see a 4. Oh, there it is. Oh, that's not the 8.
I don't know. This is tough. I mean, this is really tough. The 6 ball's jammed up. You got to deal with the 2-1.
Yeah,
I mean,
nothing's
1,
good
2,
here.
3, 4, 5, 6.
5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
He made one of each, didn't he?
No, all stripes are on the table.
Oh yeah, okay. Man, he's not liking this at all.
No.
He is not liking the solids.
1, 2.
Stroke it, don't poke it.
That's right. This is his philosophy. That's right on the sheet. Stroke it, don't poke it.
I know what I'd lag down to the bottom rail and hit that 1, and bump it into the rail and just, you know what I mean, nice and easy.
When Edwin comes
Or
up,
hit the second rail. Oh wow, that was a good. He left the cue ball right where I said, but he just did it a different way.
did he get? He didn't get maximum out of that because the 2 balls that he was going for still stuck together and they're still tied up. So here comes Edwin Hugh from Mount Sinai, Long Island. I got a silly story about him. Edwin was standing behind me at the pool hall, and I was talking to somebody else, and his friend. I turned around thinking I was talking to the friend. I turned around right to Edwin. I was right in the middle of shaking his hand when I realized I had no idea who he was. But you know, at that point, you can't stop. You just got to keep on going.
Well,
he's just played one of those shots that I hope I get a shot after cutting a ball in. And he does. Once he makes the 11 ball, he's committed to running all the way out. Or at least trying to. And the balls lay good. They lay well, as some grammarian might say.
game over.
Game over, as Teddy might say.
Never seen the guy hit a ball.
That's right. Well, other than the fact that the 8 ball is a heinous spot to get to on this table.
Not with the 13. He's got the 13 to get on the 8. Or the 9.
If he can get to the 9 last. The problem is he's got the 13 and the 9 out there, and they're
Right.
both on opposite sides of this 4-2 pair.
Well, I mean, I think what you have to do is play to shoot the 13 in the right-hand corner up there. Yeah. He's game over.
Here we go. So 10 on the side to start. I like the 10 on the side, and you know, if we had a telestrator, you can see where JR is pointing all over the place on here. So we need to ask Inside Pool to make a donation to their own cause and get the telestrator out here.
We don't have that capability to like draw circles on the screen.
Well, JR is drawing all kinds of stuff. JR is drawing all kinds of things on the screen, but it's not a capacitive type of screen, and it's not a telestrator, so I'm not sure where we're going.
Wow, he did not do what he made a big mistake there.
Big
mistake.
You mean stopping the ball?
I think what he's going to do now is use the 14 to get on the 8, which is really, I mean, just, you know.
Yeah, at this
Backwards.
point we have no idea what he's doing.
He's going to try to get on the 13 here.
Well, the 8 ball will pass the 6 once the 9's out of the way, so 13 could still be the last ball. I mean, we're just guessing at this point. I like going ahead and going forward and running right into the 8 and clearing it to make it a better shot. He's going to be tied up, jacked
gosh.
up. Oh no, he can still see the 13, but he's not going to.
It just gets worse.
Yeah, it's
like
tough.
a nightmare.
It's like
it gets worse and worse.
And do we have a shot of Edwin shaking his head? No, he's going for this. Jacked up a little bit, stretched out, 2 rails around.
And he's rolling it.
Rolling it. Boom. 1, 2. He was probably thinking he was going to shoot it in the left pocket.
Perfect.
Where does the 8 ball go?
In the side.
Does it go in the side?
Oh, sure.
What does the side angle look like?
If you roll that ball forward, it looks pretty good. Even if you don't. I mean, well, you got to roll it forward.
Yeah, you have to roll it forward, but it's going towards the left corner pocket.
Yeah, not real bad.
Well,
you just hit it with a little bit of inside, and it's all good.
Well, we know what's happening on this table. When you hit a little bit inside, it goes 4 rails around the table. I mean, it's been brutal. I like this. Thunder again to the side rail and out. Pump. There you go.
We might have us a player here.
He's going to call the side pocket.
Came all the way from Long Island to play in this thing. He must be able to play.
There you go. You got perfect
authority.
Last ball.
Yeah, but he was out of line on everything else.
Tie score 1-1.
It ain't pretty, but it gets the job done.
Edwin's going to listen to this replay later on and say, what are you talking about? I was on every single ball. Well, we hope Edwin.
Hey, moderators.
Yeah. They're. Do we know who's on the table next? No, actually, we have no idea. It's this is just until we get into the semis and later rounds, we really won't know, as this is just another table. It's not like a feature match type of table. It's just the next open table. All right. Big thunder break. Wide open rack.
Apparently, Edwin is not scared.
Did a ball? No balls went in, so it's pretty wide open for both balls, I believe. I think the high balls, the 6 ball doesn't lay good for the low balls. I think once you pocket the 15, or I think that's the 15. Should be fairly wide open. Cyrex. No, that wasn't me playing playing the guitar, but if you thought I played well, thank you. Ooh. What do you think, Ted? Yeah, I think that once he plays this one, I mean, it is fairly wide open. You always have that problem with so many balls in the center of the table, so you have to work your way through that.
I think he needs to get rid of that ball, whatever that is, now, soon.
Oh.
14 maybe.
Whatever that ball is.
Yeah, the 14, it's got to go.
In the upper right rail?
This one.
Oh, that one there.
That ball's got to go.
Yeah, he's got to get that one as soon as possible.
Well, I mean, he can always use this to get on it and shoot it up there, but, you know, if he could have...
But that means he's got to get the 11 ball out of there.
Hit that ball a little better, he could have, you know...
Right. Well, he can't take it back.
Yeah.
He can't take it back, you know, reset and all that.
He's got to get rid of that one, that other one over there, too, whatever that one up by the 6, you know, past the 6 ball is.
Right. So I think he'll just bump off the rail, come out.
Wow. I just don't like the way. I mean, now he's in trouble.
The 11 ball, and whatever ball is on the left side. Is that the 12 ball? Or the tricky balls? Obviously, he has to almost get straight in on the 11 to get on the 12, or just get.
He's gonna have to shoot this ball, and then he's gonna be forced to shoot that ball next.
Which ball?
This one, because
this one being meaning the 14 in the upper right.
I don't know. I guess maybe that's the 10.
Actually, I like that idea. If he decided to go up there and two rail around, but he's not doing that. He needs to get the two rail.
He's in trouble.
Right, the two rail or three rail swing on the 14 to get straight in on the.
If he shoots this, he's going to have to make a hell of a shot.
Well, now because he's so straight. If he just had a hair of an angle.
You know, I mean, unless he decides to opt to like draw this ball back between the 1 and the 4, which he might do.
Well, if he's got any kind of angle,
I mean,
you'd expect this ball somewhere around this spot. If you could get over there, I think.
Yeah, this guy's unpredictable, man. What do you think he's going to do? You think he's going to try to draw back and get on the 11? Or you think he's going to take the shot on the 14?
I think he's going to go forward one rail forward, and then he's going to shoot the 14 next. That's what I think he's going to do. And he didn't need to go over there.
He went for the 11.
I don't think that's where he was going at all.
And he's still in trouble because he has to get back and forth.
I thought he was going to be going for the 14 next, going 2 or 3 rails and trying to freeze it on the left rail to get to the 11.
Even if he shoots the 11 now, I mean, he gets it on the 10, he can't get on the 14. If he shoots the 11 now and comes back for the 14, he might be able to hit it, get good enough where he can stun it across the table and get on the 14. But
I think now,
man, he made this tough. It tough.
It was tough to begin with. So he's either going to go follow 2 rails for the 14, or 1 rail across for the 14. And he needs an angle so he can come back to the left side of the table after this shot. He needs an angle. He needs to be able to shoot this ball.
Yeah,
and he's not going to like it. He's going twice across the table here.
Yeah, okay. Let me know how it works out.
Yeah, twice across the table and die. Yeah, this is not favorable, to say the least.
This got really tough.
Can he cut this ball?
Yeah, but he's looking at the bank. He's thinking about banking it.
And coming below
No, he's cutting it.
Cutting it. Back and forth. 1, 2, all over the place. Well, if he can breathe on this ball.
Well, he cut the other one. He might be able to cut this.
Right. What some people like to say, he needs to see some paint.
Yeah, he can't see it.
It's gonna be a fight.
Okay, he's got to kick this ball. I mean, he's got to go to he's got to kick to make this ball. He has to. Either that or he has to kick, hit it over, and block the 8 ball.
We're gonna have Raymond Linares come in for me for a second, and we'll get back to you in a few minutes. Thanks, everybody.
Oh, he didn't even hit it. I mean,
You're good, man. You're good.
what did you just do?
What just happened?
This all went off.
Don't worry about it. I got it.
Oh, I'm here again.
Down there smashing them things.
Hey, are all my cues there?
Never mind.
I didn't like that thing that came before the the I don't know, baby.
All right, we're in. All right, so I guess this is 1-1. You want to update me, Ted, on what's going on in the match and what we got going on here?
Yeah, the guy shooting is Edwin Hugh,
Okay.
and he's from Long Island, New York, and he's playing Nick Applebee from Jacksonville. It's 1-1, and Nick just was making a run out and hooked himself and kicked and didn't like.
Lost side match or other side?
I really couldn't tell you. I really couldn't tell you.
Shout out to Cyrus and Charlie. Cyrus, actually, no, I'm in the cold seat, as in the out of the tournament seat. Unfortunately, I had a couple things go against me in the last couple matches. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Definitely a tough tournament to win. A lot of good players here. I mean, it's incredible the caliber of players here. I mean, Mike Fuller was here. He's beaten so many good players in his full career. He's out of the tournament too. So that goes to show you what kind of field we have here at the U.S. Amateur Championships this year. All right, let's look at this situation here. He's going to be kicking at the 1. I'm sorry. He's playing 8 ball. All right.
Yeah. Now he's got a chance here.
Problem ball. So I think he's got a free shot here to come 2 rails
And hit it or get on it.
Yeah, come right underneath and bump the plate speed and bump the 7. And he's got 2 as a third.
Can I have one of those napkins?
I like the speed he chose here.
Yeah, he didn't.
If he hits it, coming underneath, he's hooked.
He needed to hit it.
Yeah, he definitely.
And come behind it would be
with
ideal.
a little bit higher cue ball and just come even aim for the 3rd rail to bump the 7 up table. So now he's going to be forced to play the 2 and then probably float past the 5, shoot the 5 in the opposite side pocket, and then come beneath the 7.
Yeah, and try to get on it there to shoot it in the corner.
It's a harder way to get out, but it's funny, he didn't even look at the possibility of crashing into the 7, bumping it out, because he could have had a shot on the 7, still had a shot on the 2, obviously.
He thought he was going to get on the 7.
Yeah, I don't know about all that. I don't know why he didn't like to come straight at it. Wow, he didn't go past
Well,
it.
you know, actually, he got the perfect angle. I mean,
to come at the 8 right
to
now.
get down and crash into the 8, and that makes. I mean, now he doesn't have to cut anything. If he gets there, he can shoot it straight in.
Right.
I mean, you know.
Is he muted? Is he muted?
Look at that. Oh, he hit it perfect, too. Perfect. If he'd have made it, it was game over.
Well, now he just played safe instead, which is a little better. It's a better option, I think, from there.
How brutal is pool? Oh, Lord have mercy.
All right, so now I like kicking to the bottom rail. No, I like kicking to the bottom rail and going up table with the cue ball.
Oh, yeah, you're right, because that he can't make either one of those, I don't think. Maybe
Yeah.
the 5 goes.
Maybe, but if you go up table and you're going away from the 7, if you're at the right angle, so I like coming
you
one.
got to go 2 rails.
No, I like going 1 rail at the ball so that the cue ball goes 1 rail towards the side rail and then goes up table. See what I'm saying? But he hit the wrong side of the ball. If you go 2 rails there, then the cue ball tends to stay
On this side.
on this side if it gets pitched up against the rail to the far left side, or it'll come rail first and come towards the 7, making his shot easier. But if you go right at the ball underneath, then you go to the side rail and you spin up table towards the middle of the head rail, and
I
you
think
get
it's
maximum
safe to
distance.
assume that he's going to swing at this 7.
He should roll up and just barely touch the 7 and stick underneath it. That's what I would
That's a
do.
really good idea. That's a really good alternative.
That's the right shot, I think. I mean, he could rip it cross side and just stick
Or
the
you
cue
could
ball.
do it with the 5.
Yeah.
You know, you can just bang the.
Yeah.
You got to break it out, so you really don't want to hit the 5. I don't think.
Yeah. So, I mean, either way, because I think the 7 ball passes. See, I don't like this shot because now, I mean, I'm making this jump shot. I don't know about you. You know what I mean? The jump shot's easy here.
I'm just going to make this shot with my shooting cue.
Yeah, well, you can do that too, Earl. But the point is, you're not close enough to the ball to where the jump shot isn't a threat. Now here, the jump shot is totally a threat. You know what I mean? There are guys who are just going to spear it in on you. Yeah, they're just going to make it and get position. They're not even just, they're going to make it and get shape. Forget about just making it. They're going to make it and get shape. And that's why I kind of like just soft rolling on top of the 7. I mean, the 7 ball will still go in the 8. I think it still goes past the 8 here because of the new cloth. So that's not a problem. But I definitely think that, I mean,
Yeah,
Nick's a
you know, with
good
that
player.
jump cue, this is not even a hard shot.
Madam Monk, how are you? Again. One of the best women players in the country, people. RP and Drew, hello. This is Raymond again. Sidewinder, hello. All right. So now Nick, with the jump cue, was able to make good contact, and he's left him real tough on the 5. So.
Yeah, but there's a lot of room here. If you just keep that cue ball down on this end of the table.
This is the right shot here, playing the safe.
Boy, it would have been sweet if he'd have been behind the. He is behind the 8 enough.
Yeah, he's kind of behind the 8.
Then what would you do here, Raymond?
If I can see the 10 ball, the left edge of it, then I'm thinning the 10 and coming 2 rails back underneath the 8 again.
Why would you want to take a chance on giving him a shot on the 7?
No, I'm trying to play. I'm saying if I can see the left-hand side, I'm playing safe. But if not, then I may roll the 8 up on the 7 as well. Just depends on what's going on.
Boy, that ball looked like it was
Now he's going to tie up the 5 and 7. This is like the golden age of the jump cue. Now he's going to soft roll. I don't know if he can roll it and stick him on top of the 5, but.
No, dude, you just shoot that ball in and then
well, if he can
crash off
see
the
it,
rail and bump into the 7, shoot the 7 in the side, 8 ball in the hole.
Yeah, no, I'd rather kick it in. I'll kick the 5 and 6 rails. I think he should probably try and. I mean, if he can see the 5 and make it, it's hard to tell from here, but.
It definitely wouldn't be a bad shot to even shoot the 7 ball down into the 8 and just roll the cue ball up on the 5 if you could do it.
Yeah, it's a good shot. I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm about to order a heaping plate of wings in a little bit. Have you eaten?
No.
I'm still going to probably order a heaping plate of wings. JR just offered me like a half dozen wings. I'm going to probably eat those and then go eat some more. All right, so let's see what the shot is here. He's playing the 5.
Oh, he went for it. What a shot.
Yeah, he could see it.
I mean, he did what I said he was going to do.
Well, if he could see it, then that's the shot. Yeah. Now he's got to come with the cut on the 7.
Yeah, don't miss.
No, just don't miss. Should make this hit it
Nice
good.
shot. That was a nice. That was a pretty nice out right there.
All right, 8 ball in the corner pocket for a 2-1 lead.
Edwin Hugh.
Edwin Hugh. All right, we got a 2-1 lead here for Edwin. Now, Nick's had a good year. He's, I think he did well out in Vegas for the APA tournament. I think
Doesn't he run his own tour?
No, he doesn't. He just plays out of Jacksonville and runs around. And
I thought he was running a tour.
Maybe
Maybe he's just winning the tournaments or something.
maybe he's just winning them all and just he'll be like one of those Tony Crosby guys who just runs the tour and then wins it every time, or Tommy Kennedy or something. That guy's got the sweetest life. Tommy
Nick?
Kennedy.
Oh, Tommy?
Yeah. When I grow up or down, I just want to be like him. Oh, come on.
TK from FLA.
TK from FLA. Shout out to TK if you're out there. He's so short. He's scared of spiders, too. He's scared of spiders. If you're friends with Tommy Kennedy on Facebook, tag a picture of a spider.
And he'll scream.
Oh, man. He'll go tag a picture of a spider on Facebook if you're friends with Tommy Kennedy.
So if you're playing him, you're just going to carry around it.
If I'm playing Tommy Kennedy, I have a special spider jacket that I wear. And it has a Jeanette Lee on the front, and then on the back it's a big, like, arachnid.
You should bring your Black Widow with you.
Yeah. Yeah, and then I take out the spider bridge. What is it called? Extension.
The Spider-Man outfit that you had for Halloween.
Yeah. And then he beats me, Tommy. He plays, and then in the end he just crushes me, like a spider. Poor guy.
Oh my gosh.
All right, so now we're in the 8-ball set, oh yeah, they're still playing 8-ball.
Yeah, they've been playing 8-ball.
Right. Man, this is so many balls on the table. What's up with that? Hey, Ronnie Park. Ah, come on. Mr. Runner-up last year. And I think the original winner of the U.S. Amateur Championship. If I'm not mistaken. I may be mistaken, I'm not sure.
What do you mean the original, the first one?
I think he might have won the first one or one of the first ones.
Is he on there?
Yeah, right. It says Ronnie Park.
Did you win the first one?
He did win the first one.
He did win the first one? Yeah, so there you go. And he got second last year, so that means he's like really old or something. I don't know.
What year did this thing start?
I think like 94.
94.
Yeah, 94. BC. 94 BC. No.
Yeah, he won it 13 years ago. That was back around the time he was...
Yeah, back when I was 14.
That was back when he was coming around,
Or when I was
you know, Maryland, playing in the Planet Pool Tour and stuff, and the McDermott Tour.
A lot of good tours out there back in the day.
Well, the Texas Express Tour. Played good then, too.
He was the first one.
1994.
Yeah, his
Yeah,
name's on the big...
plays good.
They have a big U.S. Amateur, like, trophy, like how they have at the Masters in golf, and it has all the names of all the champions. It's pretty cool. Ah, come on.
They won.
They who?
I might go with one more of the wings.
Are they hot?
The sauce in the middle will make it.
Send me some of them, too.
This is real hot stuff. They're kind of okay without. Take this one. This one looks like he's broken. He's the broken one.
Wait.
Chewing on the end.
Alright. I believe Edwin is going to take stripes here. He is. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Is this after the break?
No.
Huh? 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm only counting. Why am I only counting 6 solids? Because he just shot a stripe, right? You're supposed to be married to the break. Well, in any case, he stripes.
Man, this shit's hot. Oh my god. Sorry.
Man, some crazy pedestrian just walked by the commentary booth. You saw that guy run by here screaming at stuff?
There went that PG-13.
Sorry.
Yeah. In any case, Edwin plays a nice safety here. Somebody said bacon.
Sorry.
Somebody said bacon. Ronnie Park, this is commentary booth, is Raymond Linares and Ted Harris sitting in doing commentary today. Accompanied by our good friends Jared Calvert and the corner man, Fred Agnew. Freddie. Everything,
Look at this shot.
what did he do?
He thinned the 4-ball.
Yeah, but did he do it on purpose?
Yeah, he thinned the. I think he did. I think he thinned the 4-ball. I don't know. Maybe he didn't do it on purpose, but it looks good. It worked out. I mean, it looks like the only shot that he has here is back cutting the 9 in or banking it.
All right. So the 13 is still a problem ball here. The 14 is a good ball
I
to
suppose
get
he can
onto
shoot the
the
14.
13. But yeah, no, his only offensive shot, if he chooses to go offensive here, is a cut at the 9. I think. But that's if he wants to go offensive.
I like controlling the cue ball. I like that shot better.
Yeah, there was no future in just swinging away. Ronnie, that's correct. Danny's actually working with Ted at his shop, and they're cranking out a lot of nice work down in South Florida, making a lot of cues and doing some good stuff. So, yep, Danny Green is definitely helping him out.
Yeah, he's doing more than working there. He sold his house and moved down here, Ronnie, and sent it all into my business. And he's working, you know, and he got here October 20th, 2011, and it took us about 3 weeks to get him all squared away, and then we started working on November 10th of, last year, and we've made about 60 cues up to this date right here, exactly 60. So, as compared to last year when I made 0, and the year before that when I made another 0. So, things are changing down here. There's a huge evolution going on at our shop, and things are looking, really good. And I just hope that I can keep doing the right thing. That's all. I mean, I'm really happy about the way things are going right now.
Nobody's handicapped.
Can we raise him to a 9? Is he a 9 now? All right, so Nick is should have a chance to get out here. The 2, I believe, passes the 13 in the corner, and he'll be able to pinch back and draw and have the 5 be able to go 1 or 2 rails towards the 1 and then shoot the 8 in the side.
I think Nick's getting out.
Yeah, he should be out here. He actually drew back a little bit too far. Now he's got to use the bridge. Otherwise, he could have just stretched out and shot this ball.
Yeah,
But
you know, and then he's got to get the right angle here too. I mean,
he's got a big area for position. I think. I mean, if he comes one rail, as long as he gets past, as long as he gets at least around the one diamond away from the corner pocket line, vertically up and down the table, anywhere from there to like right up against the rail, I mean, he shouldn't have any problems at all. And even if he gets a bigger angle, then he can just come across and play the 8 in the bottom left-hand corner. But he should. This is more than enough to be able to pinch the cue ball.
He's got to pinch it a little bit.
Yeah.
He should be okay
pinch
here.
it, but you know, he'll be fine.
He just needs to make sure he hits it firm enough to draw it back some.
Yeah, just nice, smooth stroke. The draw takes really easy on this cloth, brand new cloth.
Yeah, there it is.
And I mean, he looks a little jumpy there. He looks like he came up off the shot a little quick, but this will settle him down, I'm sure.
Thanks a lot, Raymond. Yeah, thanks a lot, Raymond.
He's pretty much saying it's all on you for getting him sick.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure he's been knocking me left and right.
Send those wings over here, man.
Yeah, those were hot.
Really hot stuff that'll make his nose ring.
No, yeah, it'll clear him out.
There you go, Teddy.
Give me 1 second, guys. Hello. What's up? Doing commentary. Yeah, I'm fine, but I'm in the middle of doing commentary right now.
All right, the score is 2-2.
Okay, good.
And Nick Applebee is breaking the ball.
Are you home now or no? Are you okay? Well, let me call you back.
All right, let's see how these balls spread out this time.
Hey, RP Andrew, you're very welcome. Thanks for tuning in to the chat, to the stream. All right, so it's 2-2 here.
Yeah.
Got an open break, and it looks like we have an open table also. Nick's made one of each of the groupings on the break, and has open table. And just from my assessment, I think stripes are the way to go. Solids would be easier if he had an easy shot. If he had an easy shot.
There's 7 solids on the table.
Yeah, one of them's the 8 ball.
Bentley and Ernesto Ayala, table 5.
7.
Walter Bentley, Ernesto Ayala.
Oh, okay, so that he's definitely taking stripes anyway. Yeah, I can't see that ball because of this guy.
Troy Jones and Jeff Littell, table 13.
Yeah, okay,
Craig
great.
Dumo and Brian Parks.
So he's going to play
10.
safe
Craig Dumo, Brian Parks.
behind this
10.
stripe. And sorry about that. I couldn't see the stripe at the bottom of the table from the overlay on the camera monitor. But now, so he played. He kind of played it safe where he's leaving him straight in on the 7, but I mean, I don't know if I necessarily like that because the new cloth lets him cheat the pocket just like he did. Now he's got a shot up table and a chance to get out. If he can make the 6, he should be able to clean out. Oh, just missed the 6. All right, Nick's got to recover here. The 9 ball is an easy shot to hit for him to make right away, but trying to get at that 12 and 14 at the bottom right-hand corner is going to be the real challenge. I wonder if the 10-12 combo goes. Looks like that's what he's lining up now. I see. Man, he seems like he's jumping up off the shot really quick.
Yeah,
you notice that? Just like
yeah.
gets down. He's up off the shot before the cue ball gets to the ball. The cue ball gets the
Yeah,
other
he
ball.
definitely put some body. He didn't like shooting that ball, and he probably shouldn't have shot it because he didn't like. He put so much body English in it, you know, that you could tell he didn't like it.
Yeah. All right. Well, the cue ball's frozen on the head rail here. The one ball goes if he can spear it in.
Wow.
He made it, but he got a kiss off the 6, and he's in the drink. All right. So now Nick is gonna get ball in hand. This is the case game of the 8-ball set. They'll be playing up to 8 more games of 9-ball to close out the set until someone reaches a total of 7 games. The winner will advance.
Can't believe I'm eating chicken wings. What am I breathing hard?
No, you're about to.
No, I'm not blowing my nose, dude.
All right.
Here.
All right. So Nick's got ball in hand, and I believe he's stripes, and he's got to take care of a couple situations. He's got the 10-ball, as well as these 3 balls that are up along by the side. Now, it's interesting. Yeah, I think I like shooting the 15 first, just because those balls are really congested, and the 15 coming off the table first allows him to. I think he's starting to see that now. Allows him to come across. Yeah, then he can just get back up table and play shape on the 14, I believe it is, or the 10 that's over there by the side. Or he can just go there now.
You definitely have to shoot the 15 first. You're right.
Rio Yukawa
And I like the way he hit it going to the rail and back out.
Rio Yukawa and Joseph Coleman.
Good shot. I think he actually overdid it, but
Well,
no, he looks like he's okay. And
no.
yeah.
Now he's going to have to try to get on the 12. Or shoot the 12 now. Whatever that ball is.
By the side pocket.
Yeah, the one by the side.
That is the 12, I believe.
I mean, he might bank this ball.
No, I guess he can't bank. I guess he can't see the 12, this 10 ball. I guess he can't spin it in.
You know,
He doesn't feel comfortable doing it. He's just jumping up. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he better get on something here after this.
It's interesting.
Well, I think if he just regroups now, because now he's got a different table.
Yeah. Well, he finally
that's
he finally stayed down on the ball.
Oh, he hit that ball good.
Wow. Is that right?
He got on it.
He still has the same ball that he's had a problem with all along.
If he's going to go after it, he's got to play off this ball on the side and go after it right now, because leaving it to the end is dangerous. I mean, he could just leave himself an angle on the 11. He could just leave an angle on the 11.
Stop it right, you know, roll it forward at ½ an inch and then just draw it over.
I don't know about
I think so. That's what he's going to end up doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
he could follow beneath it too. I think
just follow beneath it.
Yeah, just come beneath it between the 8 and the 3.
Yeah, he could.
I think that's what he'll do.
Yeah, that's definitely the easiest route.
From here, that's what it looks like he'll do.
Shooting that ball in the corner.
Drawing it across, you can get funny, you know what I mean, and then have to.
There's always
then you might get that crazy angle.
Pounding the 11 right into the rail is also an option we've seen a lot.
Oh, well, I mean, if you want to get frisky. But, yeah, I think following it is a little bit better. And
Hoe ball.
yeah, and so.
You get that perfect. All he's got to do is shoot, stop.
Well, shoot, stop with a little cut, a little twist.
I'd rather be torqued a little bit like that than straight in.
Oh, nice shot.
All right, 10 in the corner
Good
and 8 in the side. And
you think he's gonna hit this hard?
I hope not. Of course, he might follow the cue ball 4 rails or something. Wow, look at that.
He hit it hard.
He hit it fairly hard, and he had that Alan Hopkins follow through type of idea.
He's still jumping up a lot. I don't know.
But if he jumps and he makes the balls all the time,
Who cares?
that's right. Ball, pocket.
Repeat.
Yeah.
When I shoot, I jump all over the place too because I need the built-in excuse if I miss.
Right. It's like, oh no, I just had to jump up a little bit there.
All right, so Freddie, you've taken like a sabbatical from writing the articles for like a year or so.
Yeah, I've been a little bit busy with my primary job. But I've got another one out. For those of you who don't know, next month's article, December, Inside Pool Magazine. I was privileged to do an article on the great Ted Harris cues. Even if you guys know anything about Ted Harris cues, Teddy, how are you doing with your cues now?
It's just right now everything is just amazing for me. We've made 60 cues in the last year, and we have a nice repair business there in South Florida. Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and things are just really looking so good. And we're making cues and delivering them, and trying to take care of all the orders and stuff. And anybody out there that has any cues ordered, you're gonna get them soon. So
watch the break here in a second.
Yeah, there was actually an exciting article that came out for ESPN where they interviewed Dennis Arcoyo, and apparently he had a Southwest that he was playing with, and it warped on him, and he replaced it with one of Ted's cues.
He borrowed it from a cue collector in the Philippines, and he was having trouble for about a year winning tournaments. He said, "You tell the story. You read the article."
Yeah. So he was having some troubles with tournaments, and he switched over to that Ted's cue, and he was
started winning again.
I mean, the RoboCop. That's all he needs is a little mental shift, and he took off and started playing real good, and he was playing with it until he got sponsored by another cue company. So that's quite an endorsement.
Yeah, that was very flattering. I was really happy when that happened. I was like, wow.
I mean,
and I thought it was highly unusual that he would even mention it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't. The article was about something else, just about him in general.
Yeah, it was. I think the article was just basically about how he had become the #1 ranked player in the world, and then 10-ball player, and then kind of searched around for a little while. Couldn't really get it going, and then came back and got it going, and he was, happy about it. That was an amazing story, actually.
So, Teddy, if someone wants to look at some of your cues, what do they got to do? Do you have a website?
Yeah, I do. It's www.tedharris.com, and my email address is poolcues@tedharris.com, and if you want to call me, you can just call me at 754-246-6366. Now, I may not get the call, but if you email me, text me, or you can get me on Facebook. Just look up Ted Harris. I'm wearing an orange shirt.
Always.
And I have the business has a page too, Ted Harris Custom Cues and Repairs. So you can find any of that. I will call you back no matter what.
And I think you're mostly available if someone calls you after 7 o'clock, or do they need to call you between 9 to 5?
No, I'm working between 9 and 7 Monday through Friday, and I work some nights, and I work almost I'm either at a tournament playing or playing and doing cue repair, both. So I mean, it would really be. You're better off if you text me, or email me or whatever, because I'll definitely get it. Like I said, I might not hear the phone because my buddy Danny's in there working with me, partners, and he's constantly running machinery. There's machinery running all the time.
Well, getting back to the match here, we have Nick. Is he going to get out here? Does that 7 go past the 8 ball?
No, he's going to have to play a light billiard onto the 8 and play shape for the 7 in the other corner in order to finish the rack. But, I mean, the 8's real close to the corner. He shouldn't have an issue with that at all, especially if he has a nice thinner angle maybe by the foot spot, you know what I mean, with the cue ball.
Does he actually have a position to go to play that billiard?
Yeah, he's playing the 6 now, and he's going to just float over along that same line. Taking it, you see where the cue ball's running through this foot, the foot spot, and then it just
well, it looks like he likes it. He's about to shoot it, but he is staring it down now.
Now would be the time to do it.
That looks like he's playing a safe.
Interesting.
Wow.
Man, that carom looked like a hanger. I
Wow,
don't know why he wouldn't. I mean, this is still very good because,
But it can be made.
I mean, yeah, funny stuff happens, but.
And it looks like it could be kicked at, too, from this bottom rail.
Interesting that he didn't go for the carom. You know how sometimes you just get in your head you're going to play a shot a certain way, and you just.
Do you think you can kick that from the bottom rail? I don't know. It's kind of tight.
I think he can definitely kick to the bottom rail with draw and hook under and nip the.
And bend it.
Yeah, bend it like a backhand.
Bend it like a
Backhand?
Or he could go 2 rails and just clip it and send it up the table and send the cue back, into the 8 or whatever.
Or he can go long rail, short rail.
I'm going to predict he's going to kick and be shaking his head.
Look, if he plays speed to get the 7 on the head roll, then he.
Oh no, he didn't shake the head. He did the hand flip.
Oh, the hand flip is
the hand
essential.
Flip.
Earlier it was a flick, hand flick.
Oh, the hand flick, hand flip.
Hand flick.
Those are actually 2 different moves.
Oh, it's 2 different moves.
If you do them at the same time, exponential increase in
Oh my
effectiveness.
goodness.
It's proven fact.
And I'll tell you the difference. The hand flick is as if you were flicking the ball, and the hand flip is when you turn it upside down, palms to God. Those are the 2 different things. Hand flip versus hand flick. There you go.
I'll take the one at 200.
He's going to do a deep screw here. Or trying to bank it.
Did you see
Seriously?
that? Yeah, but did you see that? His bridge was like 24 inches away from the cue. That's why that happened. It just drives me crazy when I see guys doing that. If they're not Filipino, they need to be 7 inches away. 7 or 8 inches away. I'd like to know
what exactly he was shooting there, because I can't believe he was actually shooting the bank.
Wait, what
if you're not Alex Pagulayan or Evan Reyes or Bustamante, your bridge better not be longer than 8 inches.
Or Shane Van Boning.
Yeah, the 20-inch bridge,
Let's not let's not
he
forget
had
about our
such
American
a long bridge
counterparts.
that he looked like he was banking that ball.
Well, this is this was another long bridge shot.
This ball isn't going to go in the pocket, is it?
Yeah, of course.
Safety.
No chance.
Safety.
Not after what not after what Nick did. There's no chance he's getting tortured here.
Well, if your name's not Michelle Monk, you shouldn't be bridging that long.
That's right. Teddy says, unless you're Filipino, and then it's, he's like, wait a second.
Wait a minute. All right, so this is a kind of a tough spot to be in, really. I mean, he can make the 7, but he's going really deep into the corner.
Yeah, but he's got to play short side on the 8.
The last time he was dead straight on the ball, he ended up back to this double kissing. So.
He's got to hit it really hard and go 1, 2, 3 rails
the 7
between
to
8
the
and
center
9.
of the head rail.
And that's what he's doing. He's
man,
beautiful.
He hit it like a champ. Look at this.
Get good.
And then he got underneath it and played
safe.
So that's the shot.
And now because the balls are so close together, it's tough to play that tuck safe with the cue ball. The cue ball's actually got to go around.
No, he's got to go way up table.